From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Today we've got a fun AFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Miami Dolphins. Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and we are underway from Miami. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Okay, ready? Let's go.
They'll run. Here's Devon. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
One advantage. Having a lead guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Yeah, ready.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. To his Alabama teammate Waddle. First down, Miami.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post-route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. Now Achane on 1st and 10. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 2.
Go ahead. Out.
On the ground, it's Ali Gordon. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
A run straight ahead with Achane. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Get right here. Hey, time about 2. Time about 2. Time about 2. Out.
Now Tua. Now he's going to step up and run. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series, because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Get set. Ready, team. Let's go.
In motion, Hill. Tua sets up to pass it. Now he'll tuck this and run. That is incomplete.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that falls incomplete.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. And again, it's Tagovailoa. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 12-yard line. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Go ahead. 21G, 21G. Hey, turbo one. Solo left Zion. Turbo one, high.
Tua setting up shop to throw again. It is intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
Partner, there's no other way you could describe it because that was absolutely just gut-wrenching for that offense. They were right on the precipice. Points were available. All they had to do was just fall forward, and they were going to put them up on the board. Instead, a long drive ends in heartbreak and a melancholy trip back to the drawing board. I like it when I go a little bit lyrical for you.
And he'll take this up to about the 7- or 8-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with this 2nd down call after that type of a game.
2nd down, they go again with Henry. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big deal.
And they're going to get the first down here across the 15-yard line. They're just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming down. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it and pick up first downs.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Throwing is Jackson. And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. To throw is Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
No, we changed. Yo. Shut up.
Running from the gun with Henry. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left it no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
It is certainly becoming rarer by the year to see your franchise guy take a hit like that. The defender couldn't believe he had a shot to light him up. So when you take off and run, you have to make sure you can slide, get out of bounds, anything. Just don't leave yourself open to hits like that.
Hey, middle. 180. 180.
Now they'll fake the jet sweep and run up the middle with Henry. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
That's good power football on first and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
Jackson going to keep it. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Third and goal from the 2, and they're going with a jumbo set offensively. And they'll try to pound it in with Ricard. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Patrick Ricard taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Ravens go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Draymond Jones. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Well, that's going to be incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Buffalo Bills and the Baltimore Ravens. Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're underway from the bank. Ty Johnson now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. First turn of the game for James Cook. He cuts it back right. Through the defense he goes. Room to burn. He cuts it right sideline. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a James Cook touchdown. Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bass now to kick this away. Rasheen Ali on the return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. Buys time, rolling right. He can run it. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Escapes out to the left. He's calling his own number again. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Here's Derrick Henry getting on the ground. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Buying some time right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
He was looking for Mark Andrews. So 2nd down coming up.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Throwing again is Lamar. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Jackson now on 3rd. He rolls to his right. He's going for it himself. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
That is such such a good play defensively. A play you could take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Forward, and they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
4th and 1, why not turn it into a battle up front? You think you got the bigger, badder dudes on the line? Well, they just prove it. No thinking, just do it.
DC.
All set now, 1st and 10.
Middle. 180. Sit up.
Flying down the middle with Henry. And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of 1. And that is the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6. Changing it up here. Jackson. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Hey, middle.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Headed out right. And he's going to score a touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens finish off their opening drive. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as frequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are perfect 1 for 1.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here's Ray Davis. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. New set of downs for him from the 31. Allen now on 1st down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker, and that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's 1st and 10.
319!
They'll run here following the penalty. Man, it is so tough to build momentum running through the snow. They're on him before he can even get back to the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Allen setting up to throw. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens finally see the return stopped. They're going to take over following the interception at the 45-yard line.
Intercepted. The Ravens
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he's going to manage about 3 there before the defense gets to him. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up.
Ready?
2nd down now. They need 7. Lamar now from the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. Hopkins making the grab downfield. And this is going to take him into the red zone. He's down to the 16-yard line. Give him 37 on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
He's running with it. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Ravens get some late points and the lead. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown.
With that score, this is now a time where this defense is going to get on that sideline, look at each other, and say, hey, we got to play this quarterback a whole lot more on us because he is doing damage with his legs.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. We put a receiver in motion left. Gets it out wide quick, and he might throw this. He finds a man, that's caught. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Bills have a 1st down. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. 1st down throw for Allen. Buying some time left. It's brought in downfield by Kincaid. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And the snow hampering their ground game here as he slowed up just a yard on that run. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Allen looking to throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Ravens get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. That last interception gave him a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense letting them know we don't want to defend a small lead, huh? Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Big gain downfield. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st down.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. 1st down, here's Lamar. Complete Derrick Henry. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Tyler Loop out for the Ravens to attempt this field goal. From 37 yards in the right hash. Loop knocks it through. And that will push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
And with that one, you're going to see some salty, foul moves in that locker room. You hate all turnovers. But that one led to 3 points, and you hate those even more.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. On the return, here comes Davis. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. First and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Pass now to kick this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
Take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. Now here's Lamar. He's set up the screen for Henry. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. That pass pulled in by Henry. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
First and 10 now from the 46. Lamar back to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down the line. Offense in the hurry up here.
Back at the 43-yard line.
Hey! Report!
Lamar throwing again. Bails out of the pocket quick. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Well, a little bit of big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. And that sets up third down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Third and long for him here. Flush out now to his left. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing fourth down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Fourth down, the offense is staying on the field. They're going for it. Again, it's Jackson to the air. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a fourth down gamble.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. QB just nailed it. That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and 2 for 2 for this kicker.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. On return, here comes Davis. Showing a little burst so far. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10. Now Allen off the play action. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
Back to the air, Allen. There's a screen for Cook. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Throwing now on first down, Allen. Pulled in by his back, Cook. And he goes down a little short of the 40.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Moving quickly, trying to get set. First and 10, here's Allen. This is reeled in by Joshua Palmer. And they get this down to the 28. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. It's Allen out of the pistol. Caught, 9-yard line. And in, touchdown Buffalo. The Bills start the second half with some needed points. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Again, Allen to the air. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out. So we're through 3 here. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. Shoots away from one. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. At the 20. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th.
I think he'll take his highlights however. He can get him on a handoff, pin-off, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball. He gets the touch. He can do his damage. Big time.
Here's Luke for the point after. Snowy weather, no problem for him on that point after. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Johnson now on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Cook trying this one up the gut. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. He goes to the hurry up here. Play action now with Allen. Connects on the crosser. And he can't get there, but what a gain. Down to the goal line. He's pushed out just a couple yards short. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
First down. First and goal, Buffalo.
From the red zone on first. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills now within one score in the fourth. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
Yeah, and it's not just a sport that you also love to cover in basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got it...
And he goes down, the pressure gets home, and they will not take another two off that lead.
Ravens 27, Bills 19.
A lot's got to go right to tie this up now. Need a touchdown and a two-point try, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. First, got to recover this kick. And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
On first down, Jackson vacates quickly left side. He takes it himself. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Here's Tyler Loop in a high-pressure spot. It's 44 yards here from the left half. Loop knocks it through. And it's now a two-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a two-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Johnson with a return here. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. They've got a man in motion. Quick throw outside, and they might throw this again. And nearly intercepted as that trick play almost ended in disaster. Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 26. Allen on the play action. Has him running the combat. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end. Offense to the line fast.
A gain of 36 yards. And the Bills first down.
On first down, Allen. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills now within one score in the fourth. A second touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with two of them in one game.
One touchdown, you just might be right time, right place. But 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game. But when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
To throw again, it's Allen. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work. They knew what they had to do, Brock. They got the score and now need to pull off this onside kick. And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
First down throw for Jackson. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I can tell you what, that was the goal from the moment he took off. Kept his eyes locked on the chains and made sure he set them up with a new set of downs. Well done.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Henry. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
Leading 10 yards now as they line up at 2nd and goal. We get to Henry on the inside handoff. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take an 11-point lead as they try to push this one out of reach. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Johnson now on the return. Making some progress here. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that and you kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
He's got it deep downfield. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Allen setting up play action. That's cut at the 4. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up.
56.
At the 5-yard line.
Looking inside the red zone. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Now throw doesn't lead to 6. It's 2nd and goal. Allen gonna throw again. Rolling left, buying some time. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains and the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. And he just put on a show.
Got him the 2. And they're playing reaches the end zone. The two-point conversion slims the lead down to 4.
33.
Setting up for a decisive onside kick here. Just under 45 seconds left. And this is going to be recovered by the Ravens. And they're moments away now from celebrating a win.
Each of these guys on this hands team, well, they're hand-picked, no pun intended, for the assignment. And they need the guys out there who can always be relied on to go bring in that onside kick without incident.
So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And given the weather, I'm not sure we expected to see quite as much offense as we did, Brock. Credit both offenses for having a plan to deal with the snow, and of course to these guys for playing through that cold and leaving here with a victory. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.